vehicle. Used tires, he has them also. And he does the wheels. Wheels, guys, you know, you get these old cars and you want to put 15s, 20s, 24s. It don't make no difference. Alan and his staff can get them. Give him a call today at 256-831-6320. Tell him Barry Miller told you to call.
Nunley's Glass and Framing, Quintard Avenue, right across from Ron Newton. Tell you what, you guys with the old cars, any kind of windshields, he can get them. No matter what year it is. Well, going back to the 50s, he can get your windshields. Tinted windows, he tints windows. He's really the glass man. He can do anything. The framing part comes in, you storefronts. He can replace the glass on the storefronts. He frames up the glass on the storefronts. He does about anything. He'll go to Pale City, Talladega. He'll go anywhere. Call today. Call Guy today. Make sure you talk to Guy. Tell him Barry Miller from Big Boyz Toyz told you to call.
Well, summertime, time for a trip to the beach or to the mountains. You never know where you're going to go. I got a place you need to go before you leave. Friendship Automotive, right on Friendship Road, Oxford, Alabama. $59.95. Randy says they'll change your oil on most vehicles, filter, grease it, check your tires, check your water. They'll check everything on that vehicle before you hit the road. $59.95, that's a great price right here in Oxford, Alabama. Hey, they said if you mention Big Boyz Toyz, they'll knock $5 more off of it. And when you go on your trip, you won't have nothing to worry about it because they'll have it all checked out. Stop by and tell them Barry Miller sent you by.
Next vehicle, Charlie Glenn, a 1929 Ford. Charlie, welcome to Big Boyz Toyz. Tell me about your car.
Well, it's got a little 327 with a blower, 2 Weber carburetors. It's 704R transmission, 9-inch Ford rear end. It's painted in Pleasanton, California. Interior is out of Pleasanton, California. It's air conditioned. It's all steel body except my fender's fiberglass.
Now, where are you from?
Texas.
Oh, I started to say now it got a lot of work done in California. I didn't know if you come from California.
No. I'm from a little town called Reclaw, Texas.
Where is it from him?
It's about
That way, right?
Yeah, it's that way.
Go west.
Yeah.
Go west, young man, go west. Now, did you pick the color and all, or was it like this when you got it?
It was picked out by a guy that was getting a divorce, and I bought the car off of him.
Oh, you just bought the car off of him?
I've done a lot of work myself, but yeah.
Mostly cosmetics and
Yes.
cleaning it up.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of times when they get ready to get a divorce like that, you can buy a car right. And then sometimes it costs you because they want to pay the wife.
I got a book about that thick on that car, and there's been $83,000 spent on that car.
It's a lot of money.
Oh.
And it takes that. People don't realize how much money it takes to build a car like that either.
It costs a lot to build a car. Oh.
Now, is this, you come to Cruising the Coast every year? Or?
First time I've ever been.
You like it?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, it's great here. You know, before the hurricane, it was, averaging 7,000, 8,000 cars, and then it dropped to 4. This year it's back up again, so it's going to grow back like it was.
Oh, it always will grow.
It's just got to get, you got to kind of get everybody back in the swing of coming back to Biloxi, Mississippi.
You'd be surprised how many people are into old cars.
Yeah, the old car business has jumped 200% in the last 5 years.
Oh, definitely.
And because you can see it, because anywhere you look right here, you're going to see a car coming by, an old car coming
Oh, yeah.
by. So it's increased that much. It's hard to find some of the old cars now. When you go to looking for them, you just can't find them like you used to.
Well, that one came out of a cow pasture in North Carolina and was shipped to California.
And shipped to California, have all the work done on it.
Yes.
Do you like this just got the 2 doors, but you got the back seat and all in it, where everybody can go. You got air conditioning.
Oh, got air conditioning.
It's just like a brand new car driving.
Right.
But it looks like an old car.
Right.
Is that your fan club sitting out there?
That's my wife and my daughter.
You noticed they didn't want to come up here with you for some reason.
No. They don't like me.
They either didn't like you or didn't like me because they sitting on it. They ain't coming up here. So they don't like one of us. I don't know which one.
Probably me.
So anything you want to do to it, Charlie? Or?
No, I'm gonna build me a new one. Build me a 34 Ford.
Who's going to get this?
I don't know.
I bet your daughter would take it.
Oh, I got a son that wants it, I think.
Yeah, daughters are more important at times. You never know.
Oh, yeah.
So now you want to do is just drive it, enjoy it, and have fun.
Have fun. That's all I'm doing, is having fun.
And you're going to be here to Sunday. You'll see all kinds of cars. It's going to be tons of them. So
Oh, yeah.
You'll have a ball just, looking
Looking at
the
cars.
different cars. Because, and you'll see some the same year yours and all, and you'll say, well, I would like to do this to mine, or
Right.
I'd like to do this to mine. You see different things that you can actually increase yours or do something different to help
That's
yours.
the reason you go to car shows.
Yeah. You go to car shows to look, see what somebody else has done with their car so you can do it to your car.
You learn things.
Yeah.
Something that somebody might think of doing that you hadn't thought of.
I don't see much of nothing else you can do to that.
Well,
That one looks like it's ready for Freddie. There's
oh, it'll run now.
nothing else you can do to it.
It's a pretty bad little machine. It's got about 500.
Good looking vehicle. Appreciate you being on the show.
Thank you, sir.
We'll be right back. Next vehicle, Clark Coleman, a 1937 Chevrolet. Clark, welcome to Big Boyz Toyz.
Thank you, Barry.
Heard a car sitting over there. We had to have it. Tell us about it.
Well, the car was originally built in Oklahoma about 15 years ago. I've owned it 14 years, and it's been completely redone year after year after year. It seems like redoing these old cars never stops.
Yeah, most of the people during the winter months when they don't have cruise-ins and car shows, they go to rebuilding.
Well, this was about a never-ending project 12 months of the year. The car started out painted hot pink, and it had a 305 Chevy and a turbo 350 engine in it. And since then, we put in a modified LT1 and overdrive transmission, changed the rear end, gutted the car, stripped all the paint, new wheels and tires, new brake system. It's been completely rebuilt.
You completely took it apart and done it again, didn't you?
Yes, sir, we did.
What do you want, a little more motor out on the road?
Well, of course. We have to have a little go fast once
That's
in a while.
why you got it, right? Now, someone else built it originally, and you just kept modifying and changing it and building it up differently.
That's right. And we just finished the paint and upholstery work, and that was an 18-month project there. I actually worked in the body shop prepping the car for the paint, and then they had someone actually do the spraying.
Someone else just sprayed it for you.
Yeah, they wouldn't let me do the spraying. No.
Hey, you ain't done it in a while. They want to try to, get somebody that's kind of experienced at it.
Well, the paint products today to paint cars like this are so expensive you can't screw it up.
Right. And what color do you call that?
Well, to keep it simple, it's a red over gray, but it's a infinity color on the top and a Toyota color, believe it or not, on the bottom.
So you just seen a Toyota that looked like you wanted it. A lot of people do that. They'll go down the road and see a new car and say, I won't mind painting just like that.
Well, that's
because they want it different.
Well, that's what I did. I walked through the new car lots, lot after lot. As you can tell, I went to Infiniti, and I was in Toyota, and I was in Honda, and I picked out a factory color that I liked.
That way, you don't have to have it customized and stuff. It's a little bit cheaper, but not much. Because you're going to have to come back with that clear coat and all on it anyway.
Well, the painter who did the painting told me, he said, you don't want to pick any real custom paints. They're too hard to touch up. So go pick factory colors that we can take right out of the can and
respray it, and then if you have a problem with one, you can respray it again.
Yes, sir, that's right.
It's not a problem with spraying it 4 or 5 times.
No.
Now, what else you want to do to the car, if anything?
Anything? I just now want to drive it and enjoy it, because I haven't been able to use it for almost 2 years.
Now, you from Texas, did you drive it or haul it?
For long trips like this, we haul it.
That kind of keeps down the bugs a little bit.
Well, the debris on the highways today is so bad that if you hit an old tire chunk or a 2x4, it can really damage your car big time.
Right.
And it's expensive to fix these things.
And if it hits the trailer, it does little damage, but it's not as much.
Oh, I don't care if it hits the trailer. I don't want it hitting my new paint job.
As long as it don't bounce up from the trailer and hit the paint.
Oh, this is an enclosed trailer.
Oh,
yeah.
The upholstery, you said you redid it also?
Yeah, we stripped the interior, put a new wire harness in the car, and did the new interior both. Yeah.
Was that very hard to do, switching? Well, when you switched to that late model engine, you had to go to a different wire harness, correct?
Well, the old wire harness was all worn out and had bad connections, and we had bad ground, so we weren't getting good electrical system. So while we were stripping the interior out, we just went ahead and did a wire harness.
It's a whole lot easier to do it when you got no carpet, no seats or anything. Just lay the wire.
Oh yeah, it's easier to get through the engine compartment and all with new wiring. It's been a labor of love.
And now it's just going to be a labor of enjoyment.
I hope so. We love coming to cruise the coast, and this is about our 5th trip here.
5th trip, and you're ready to go again, ain't you?
Oh yeah, if I can just get my wife out of the casino now.
That's the only problem you have at cruising the coast. Your wife
That's right.
in the casino.
I like to do the car shows, and she likes to do the casino.
I know that's right. Tell you what, good looking vehicle. Appreciate you being on the show.
Well, Barry, thank you very much.
We'll be right back.
We're in the beautiful showroom of Billy Beatty Auto Super Center right here in Oxford, Alabama. Billy, welcome back to Big Boyz Toys. He was the first car dealer on Big Boyz Toys, and he is back.
Thank you, Barry. We're glad to be a sponsor of Big Boyz Toys. We want to invite all of our customers, previous customers. Barry, we got almost 200 cars on this lot. I've been in car business here all my life in Calhoun County, and we want to invite in all of our customers, any new customers. We love to trade here, Barry. Even you've bought 4 cars from us in the last 2 years.
I've bought a lot of cars here, and hey, you old guys, when you come down here, he's a car enthusiast too. You got vets sitting around here, Camaros. He can show you anything you want to see, but his specialty is these late model cars that's just gorgeous. You hear someone talking about fine jewelry, they got to be talking about Stinson and Howard's Fine Jewelry with 3 locations to serve you. They do watch repair, they repair Rolexes, they do jewelry repair, they custom make jewelry. And diamonds, I'm going to tell you what, from $500 to $50,000. Guys, when you get in the doghouse, you got to get out. You need to go to one of these locations and say, hey, I need y'all to help me get out of the doghouse, because they can do it right there. And ladies, they got anything you want in jewelry, bracelets, gold, diamonds, you name it, it's there. Stop by the Oxford store, see Sam or Mike, Heflin, Lindsay, Donna or Rex, Piedmont, see Linda or Brandon, tell them Barry Miller from Big Boyz Toyz sent you by. Hey everybody, this is Barry Miller. Let me tell you about a place that has 50 years combined experience in the following areas: personal injury, bankruptcy, divorce, DUI, criminal defense, child custody, and even workman's compensation. I'm talking about Merle, Matthews, and Allen right here on Layton Avenue in Anniston. They have free consultation on personal injury cases. Contact Jake Matthews, Ronald Allen, or Stanley Allen at this firm, and they will give you the best legal advice around in this area. You know, they say that when you go to court, always take an attorney with you. Well, when you take one of these attorneys, you take the best. Give them a call today, 256-236-5063. Let me tell you about the best kept secret in Northeast Alabama. Cider Ridge Golf Club in Oxford, Alabama is one of the most beautiful golf courses you will ever play on. They have a pro shop with special prices on some of the most popular name brands of golf and equipment. With a banquet room and staff, they can also handle any type of golf tournament or just a corporate or small group function. Lonnie Reese, the PGA Pro and manager, also has golf lessons for people of all ages. Call or visit Cider Ridge Golf Club today. Tell them you heard about them on Big Boyz Toyz and receive a special discount on that next great round of golf.
Next vehicle, Don Strickland, a 1959 Corvette. Don, welcome to Big Boyz Toyz. Tell me a little bit about your car, Don.
Well, unlike most people, I bought the car just the way it is, but it took me 3.5 years to find it.
To find it or buy it?
To find it. A lot of airplane miles, looking at cars that were supposed to be, and they wasn't just what they were, you know.
What, you look on eBay for it, or?
That's the start. The car just had a complete frame-off registration. It's the only thing it is not original on the car is the motor. It's not a numbers matching car. It has a 350 rather than a 283. But everything else is pretty well.
Now, you just wanted a 59 Vet when you found it, or?
Well, all my life I've wanted one.
Just keep on going, Barry.
All your life you wanted a 59 Vet, and you said, well, it's time.
All my life I've wanted a vet. I grew up from a hard-working parents and couldn't afford anything like that when I was a young man. And I said, one of these days I'm going to have me a vet.
You know, and it's weird when we're young. You know, a 59 Vet, you couldn't afford it back then.
No.
But now you go to buy it, you're going to pay 50 times what you could have bought it for back then.
Right.
Because they've went up so much.
They're increasing in value. They're harder and harder to find. There's just not many of them out there.
Right. Now, where'd you finally find this one at?
I found this car in Tempe, Arizona.
So you went here, there, and everywhere till you found it?
Went to El Paso, Texas, several other places, you know, before I found this car.
So when you found the Vet, you were looking for a Vet?
Yes, sir.
That's what you wanted when you left here?
Yep. It took me, like I said, it took me 3.5 years to find that car.
I bet you probably looked at a ton of them, too.
Can't count all of them.
Yeah.
It almost come down to the point that the wife said, well, why don't you just go buy a new one? And I said, well, I just don't think I'd be satisfied with a new one. I've always wanted an old one, and I'm going to get it.
You're going to get an old one whether you want it or not.
That's what I got.
Now, that's just the actual Chevrolet red with the white. That's where a lot of the 59s was. You got different color 59. But when you got it, was it already completed like this?
Oh, yeah. It was complete, just like this. It just had the registration done on it.
So you do a little cosmetic stuff, keep it clean, drive it around.
Oh, yeah. That's all I'm doing.
Now, did you drive it in from home, or did you haul it in?
Yeah, I live right here in Ocean Springs.
Oh, you didn't have to go far, did you?
No, just right across the bridge. That bridge was out there.
Get your whole club over there. I know you're in a Corvette club.
No, I'm not a member of Corvette Club yet, but probably will be Saturday night. We're having a meeting.
Saturday night having a meeting, join real quick.
I am a member of Coast Cruisers, and we're one of the clubs that puts on cruising the coast every year.
Is there anything you want to do to the car?
Drive it. I'm gonna drive it, enjoy it, and enjoy it.
Do you kind of wish it had the stock 283 in it or not?
That didn't really matter to me, you know. If it had the 283, I'd probably be wanting to kick it up a little bit.
Yeah, something
That
a little more
350,
horsepower or something that you
yeah,
got.
That 350 has
little
got a
more
little mild cam
power
in
here
it.
and there.
Yeah, it's got a little mild cam in it. It'll get up and go pretty good.
So you just drive it home, come out and cruise at night.
Right.
Since you live here, what do y'all think about cruising the coast?
Oh, I love cruising the coast. Like I say, we've always, I guess this is our 11th year. The only year that we didn't do it was because of Katrina.
Right.
But the coast is coming back, and cruising the coast is a lot of fun. We have people coming from all over the United States here.
Yeah, we have a great time too.
Yeah, we do.
Well, I'll tell you what, that's a good-looking Corvette. Appreciate you being on the show.
Thank you, sir.
We'll be right back. Next vehicle, Dennis Kroon, 1923 Ford Model T. Welcome to Big Boyz Toys. Dennis, a little bit different than your buddies. Tell me a little bit about yours. Except you're going to get wet too.
Oh, I've been wet today already.
Oh, already.
It's not the first day. I built it in 1980. I built everything.
So you actually started from scratch on a couple of sawhorses, and here we go.
Basically, yeah, I saw horses and a carpet on the floor for a while.
Did you just draw it up and say, this is what I'm going to do? Or did you look at another one and get ideas?
No, back when I was young, which was a long time ago, I always loved the T-bucket. It was back the old days when they had the flathead, skinny tires, and I've always wanted one. And finally, the wife says, hey, do your thing. So that's what I've done.
So she said, just don't buy it. You want to build it where it's yours.
Yes, sir. That's the best way to be a hot rodder.
So if you actually built this one from scratch and all, you had to give it serial number, you had to give it everything.
Yes, sir, which took some time in Florida, about 4.5 months to get a serial number.
Yeah, Florida don't do nothing in a hurry, do they?
No, they don't.
Unless they give you a ticket and they want you to pay them in a hurry, and that's about it.
Real quick.
Real fast. Now, did you come up with the paint scheme and just went after it or what?
It's like I say, I used to professional show it back in right after I built it, and I said it's no fun. I want to drive it. That's what it was made for. And the color we picked out, the graphics I've done myself, built the motor. I've done everything to it.
Now, you hauled this one down here, I'm sure, but you drive it up there around to all the shows and stuff.
I've done over 2,000 shows with it.
I can tell by the windshield you've done a few.
Oh, that's just a little dent of it. I don't have enough space to put all the stickers on.
Now, the thing back there in the back, is it for clothes, luggage, or beer?
It's the gas tank.
Oh.
That's it. Nothing else.
It's highly disguised. They won't steal your gas. They'll think you got something else back there.
Yeah, well, I don't make it very far. I only can do it about 32 miles for 10 gallons.
Oh, well, you don't. Anybody gonna steal your gas anyway. They're gonna feel sorry for you.
You're about right on that one.
What size motor nose in this?
That's a 350 stroker, blueprinted, balance, rollers, gear to gear.
Oh,
Basic, the top of the Edelbrock I designed in 1981. Edelbrock bought the rights to it in 84. Fuel reading wasn't good the way I designed it, so they did a little bit of change to it.
But they bought the design from you.
They bought the design from me.
You can build him four or five more of these cars, the Edelbrock. Get that check from Edelbrock, huh?
It's nice. It helps.
Anything else you want to do to it?
Not really. I have so much fun with it. I have a lead foot. I have fun with it. I take the wheelie bars off. That way I don't really get on it. I take it easy so I don't get in trouble. These police around here don't like it too well.
Yeah, don't like the wheelie bars because they know you're going to act up sooner or later.
Yes, sir.
Somebody's going to say, pour water out there on the road and get on it.
I don't need no water.
I know, but they'll pour water just to get you started.
Yeah.
I used to do that up there. When we stayed at the La Chateau, I got caught one year. Hope I never. Everybody else is doing it, and then my turn to get out there and do it. I'm standing there, and I'm a host of a TV show, and I'm standing there with a water hose in the road. We didn't got tired of buckets. I was holding the hose in the road, and I heard the door shut, and I looked back, little old short Gulfport, Mississippi police officer. She said, what are you doing? I said, I would tell you watering the grass, but that'd be a lie. She said, put that hose down and don't touch it again. I never even looked at that. I never did look at that water hose till I left, go back to Alabama. Tell you what,
A few years ago, I did smoke it, and I went pretty fast into the motel and hide the car.
go hide it.
Oh, yes, real quick before the cop come down to see me.
It's kind of hard to miss that one. You got to hide it quick. Tell you what, good looking vehicle. Appreciate you being on the show. We'll be right
Thank you,
back. Thanks for joining us this week. We had a great time. A lot of cars here cruising the coast. Like I said, with the Isla Capri Casino, Biloxi, Mississippi, having a great time. You should be here. Join us next week. We'll show you more cars from Biloxi, Mississippi.